Greetings, hockey fans! Welcome to the Mid-American Recplex here in West Des Moines, Iowa, as the Capitals varsity team is just minutes away from their first game of this 2025 preseason as they host the Kansas City Jets for the at least third straight season to start their preseason. This is Kevin Way, your play-by-play voice for a third consecutive season here on our YouTube channel. I'm hoping for most of you that's good news. For anyone who's disappointed, well, hopefully you come to like me and find me at least, perhaps a little bit whimsical yet informative. Anyways, things to talk about for the Capitals while you were away. Or while we were away. Have it while we were away. Brought to you by new Capitals players. The varsity team, mostly players that you are familiar with. We'll note that Jackson Ombig, sophomore from last season, who led all of JV in scoring and also had a good number of points at the varsity level as well, has made the move to play AAA for the Milwaukee Admirals U18 team. We wish Jackson all the best. It's definitely a huge hit, but the Capitals still have a lot of skill. So, again, we hope it works out for Jackson and that it means maybe that he tears up AAA and maybe gets an opportunity in the NAHL or the USHL, maybe even. Hard to know how things will, really be able to play out moving forward with major junior players or players from the ECHL playing NCAA Division I. But so that's one highly skilled player that we kind of anticipated being on the top line this season, who will not be, but we still wish Jackson all the best. Still plenty of talent to work with. First line, you're going to end up looking at least to start this season. Jarrett Parker, Paxton Sacre, and Grady Christensen. First D pairing at current is Talon Malang and Grady Stiles. No surprise there. Well, now's a great time to mention the leadership group for the Capitals this season. It is entirely seniors. Captains Jarrett Parker and Max Myers. Alternate captains are Paxton Sacre, Grady Stiles, and Jackson Fleming. So that's the leadership core with letters on their jerseys, but certainly a number of other players, Gage Behrens, for instance, will also be leaders this year. Luke Logston has an expanded role. We can expect to see the second line. Good time to talk about who was projected to be the second line for today's game. Max Myers has made the move back to forward. Today is projected to center Luke Logston and Gage Behrens. Could see Luke take some time at center too. I mean, Max. For me, Max Myers at the junior or collegiate level is just going to be an absolute fantastic checking/energy line forward. If you like to sign me up for that. Aside, his brother last week, he played Gabe, defenseman for Iowa State, had an absolutely sick goal against Oklahoma. Ended up dancing a couple players, walked his way in from the point, danced one, danced two, and then sniped a shot. At that juncture, he was in somewhat close, and I broadcasted hundreds of Iowa State Cyclone hockey games. That was sick. But anyways, maybe before Gabe graduates, he and Max maybe play together. I don't know if they have any interest in this, but you can have Gabe creating points from the back end and playing city defense, and then Max just crashing into the forecheck, helping create offense that way. Sounds great. So whether Max plays center or wing for us, it's great either way. But we'll see if Luke does play some center this year. Won't be surprised because someone will need to play some center next year. For varsity, anticipate Caden Opp will be one of those, and that's who will be centering the third line. This line had an absolutely fantastic JV game, if you didn't catch that. Caden Opp flanked by Ryan Logan and Tyler Nelson. Like I said, they just had an absolutely fantastic game. It was a 6-3 win for the Jets, and Caden may have had 5 points. Ryan Logan had 2 goals, and factoring in others, Tyler Nelson had a bunch of points. It was something. So that's the third line. Fourth line to this game slated to be Noah Eden, H.A. Junta, and Ben Augustine. And we won't be surprised if other forwards also see a little bit of time in varsity this year, just to make sure enough guys have that 5-game minimum to be eligible to play nationals. So I won't go into who I suspect will also at least get 5 games in. But there are others that I'm pretty sure they will. Second D pair for this game is Adam Way and Luke Henley. Zach West is out of the lineup due to injury. He would typically, we would expect, be in that second pairing, probably with Adam Way. Way played the vast majority of varsity games last year as the 6th defenseman. West ended up kind of emerging as the season went on and played a lot. He and Way together, in fact, but both ended up playing. Towards the very end, they started dressing 7 defensemen, which I thought was worked out really well. And we'll see what they do long term this season, whether they routinely carry 7 or not, to help try to get more defensemen. That 5-game minimum for nationals, which the Capitals would have qualified for last year if they had signed up and sent the check to possibly do it. Maybe this year. Third defense pairing for this game is Liam Reed and Brett Augustine. Again, don't be surprised if during the season, and I'll just come on and say this, Luke Behrens probably gets 5 games somehow, some way. And I won't be surprised if somehow, some way at least one other defenseman done as well, just to make sure. Now, sometimes illness, injuries, helps make this happen naturally, but the point being is that if your son or nephew or friend or grandson is new and kind of in and out of the lineup, it's not necessarily a reflection that, hey, he's not playing very well. There is more to it than that. So we don't have all the new sponsor reads for this year, but we make sure everyone gets their money's worth for last season as well. And we'll thank last season's presenting sponsors at least one more time. This is one we know is coming back, though. It's Jan Stambro Real Estate. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Let Jan Stambro Real Estate help you. Jan has been a trusted broker in the Des Moines area since 2006, with expertise representing buyers, sellers, investors, builders, new construction, and executive estates. Learn more about Jen and her team at jenstamblerealestate.com. She, who was named Realtor of the Year for the Iowa Realtors Association. And she is helping sponsor amongst other things, the Turkey Cut jerseys yet again. So thanks to Jen and the entire Stambro family, in fact, and her team. Thanks also to the Goddard School, at least one more time. Through its inquiry-based learning approach and focus on social-emotional learning, the Goddard School is committed to creating a supportive and stimulating environment that fosters a lifelong love for learning and sets a solid foundation for students' future academic success. Call 515-297-6555 or go to goddardschool.com to learn more. And then also thanks, at least one more time, to Home Solutions of Iowa. Home Solutions of Iowa is a full-service exterior remodeling company serving all of Iowa. They are the leading home improvement contractor when it comes to gutter systems, roofing, insulation, rain barrels, windows, doors, decking, and siding. Call 515-999-2896 or go to homesolutionsiowa.com to learn more. And it looks like I'm going to make it after all. I was kind of worried. We want to thank Matt Reed, Country Financial. Matt has been helping families with their insurance and investment needs since 2005. His agency offers industry-leading products for your auto, home, business, and life insurance needs. Matt's team also helps with financial planning because protection and planning go hand in hand. Contact Matt's team at 515-251-8891 to schedule your insurance and financial review. I worried for a bit that I hadn't allowed myself enough time after blabbing too much about new things for the season in today's lines. We'll see if anything changed. Noah Eden did get banged up a little bit towards the end of the JV game, so I will be looking to see if Noah is held out for precautionary reasons, and if so, does a seventh defenseman dress? Does someone maybe like Luke Wenzel or Brody Garnis or Logan Westfold play? Well, we'll all find out together here shortly. Cam Krugel leads out the Jets, so we can expect Cam to be the starter, and Jackson Fleming heads out for the Capitals. Plan for the Capitals is for Fleming to start, Alford to come in at about the halfway mark, and Noah Eden is in the lineup, so happy to see that Noah's okay. What ended up happening, there was a knee penalty that ended up being called, but he also ended up making head contact to the leg of Braden Higgins. So there was some concern, but obviously he ended up okay. So that's good to see. For the Jets, mega speedster Harrison Ibis has graduated. Hooray! Now playing for Kansas University, which that's a huge pickup for them. Like, I really want to see Kansas. I don't have a way to make this happen because I'm busy with Capitals, but I really want to see Kansas play Dordt. That is going to be, I think, a really good game. But we'll be here. But I'll be looking on my social media when that weekend comes. We will mention that the Jets are also missing Dane Kaufman, who's playing with Team Midwest out at the Silver Sticks tournament in Colorado. He's the leading returning scorer for the Jets, so that's definitely they're missing him. Bennett Lemke, who figures to be a big contributor as well. Also, he's out. Also, they're without Shaden Brenneman, who's with Team Midwest. Sophomore defenseman Callan Donovan also with Team Midwest. Landon Arnold is out. So this isn't exactly the ultimate varsity roster that the Jets will have, but it's still very good. Parker on the face-off against Lane Whitrock, and we are underway. Malang moves it over to Stiles. Stiles up to Sacre. Parker, shot off the post. Thought the varsity Capitals were about to score as quickly as the JV Capitals did. Centering attempt, puck covered by Krugel. Stopping play at the 17-second mark. The varsity pace. Parker, clean face-up away, and Stiles. Low shot, rebound, score! Grady Christensen with the rebound! Christensen from Stiles and Parker, and the Capitals have scored 22 seconds in. They didn't meet the 6 seconds in that Ryan Logan accomplished for the Capitals JV team, but this is still pretty darn good. A nice point shot, a clean face-off win. Nice low rebound point shot by Grady Stiles. Stiles gets the puck up towards Sacre. One-touch pass to Christensen. Christensen hustles to the loose puck. Centers. Sacre jams it in! Krugel covers it. And at the 35-second mark, out comes the second line. Henley and Way will now come out at defense. See if the second line can maintain the momentum. Way playing on his offside as he did most of last season. Both varsity and JV. Logsdon shot blocked.
Scoring the Des Moines Capitals even strength goal.
Shot
32 seconds into the first period.
Wide.
Number 32.
2-on-1 potential.
Assist for number
Behrens
6.
shot wide.
Sacre.
Way pinching in. Keeps the puck in. Playing the body.
32 from 6 and 39.
They said 6 from 39. Maybe Sacre did get a piece of that on its way in. That's how they've announced it. Henley battling with McAfee. This will be a reasonably well-rested decor, as only one who played any of JV was Brett Augustine. Puck sent towards the right side. Reed. Oh, Logan helps keep it in. Drake Chucky playing the varsity game today for the Jets. Puck tip. Owen Filing with the dump in. Fleming comes out, leaves the puck for Reed. Oh, overskates it. Puck knocked into the corner. Good hustle. Puck poked up to Logan. Logan to Opp. Again, this line was en fuego in the JV game. See how they do here at the varsity level. They will get a prime opportunity to be real contributors at the varsity level this year. The Capitals are going to need it just to help maintain that the Capitals have that scoring balance that they've had. Up to Christensen, his shot blocked. Stiles with it. Gets it across the blue line. Wilson Point playing this JV game. Big hit by Grady Stiles, sorry, this varsity game. Sacre shot wide. Jets with the puck. Brody Lee with it. Works his way around Stiles towards the net. Shot over the cage. Puck comes up towards the Capitals bench. Knocked into the corner. Nice poke by Malang. Now Christensen wraps around the opposite direction towards Sacre. Parker hustles across to support. And cleared. This will be a big season for Jarrett Parker. A leadership role, playing center. Good block there by Gage Behrens. Malang with the keep in. Behrens with the puck. Tried centering. Henley pinching in. Way back for it. Chips it towards Myers. Myers tried sending it in. Ended up hitting Jasper Nicholson. Logsdon dishes to Henley. Henley shot deflected wide by Krugel. Way gets a piece of it. Tried keeping it in. Shot wide. Myers gets to the puck. Chips it out. Good hustle by Logsdon. Long pass across. Nobody back. Nicholson shot, save. Now Henley and Way switch back up. Nicholson fights his way around Way. Center attempt, Way clears it to the corner. Way with the puck. Pass intended for Logan, too far forward. Face-off at the 4:44 mark. Reed with the puck off the face-off, wraps it towards Logan. Opp skating in, tries evading both Lane Whitrock and Jackson Norman. Jets get the puck. Opp plays the body, shoves Brody Lee into the corner. Big hit by Leon Augustine. Thought maybe there might be like an interference penalty, but there's not. Augustine taken down. Jets get the puck in the corner. Pass up to Norman. Norman shot through traffic. Deflected. Rebound. Cale Smith scores. Oh, getting a little physical. So Smith ties the game at the 5:33 mark. Rebound right out front. Smith gets it and scores. See who all gets credited with assists for the Jets. Parker will face off against Whitrock. Oh, Bloom with the send-in. It's going to go for icing. Pairing for the Jets of Bloom and Illum. Expect them to be the top pairing all season. Both are seniors. And Parker's going to get kicked out of the face-off circle. Paxton Sacre will take the face-off instead. Sacre wins it back. Stiles shot wide. Malang hustles, keeps the puck in.
Scoring a KC Jets even strength goal at the 5:33 mark in the first period. Number 37, Cale Smith. Assist from number 3, Jackson Norman.
Norman with an
That's
assist.
37 from 3.
Only the one assist. Malang stepped up for a big hit. Takes out Teddy Ekton. Sacre with the puck. Up towards Malang. Pokes it forward to Parker. Malang pokes it across the blue line. Christensen on the forward check. Plays the body. Sacre will get to the loose puck. Puck knocked away. Myers with it. Circles back. Pass towards Henley. Henley board pass out of the zone. Quickly fire right back in. Way back to the puck. Shot. Deflected. Henley gets to it. Pass intercepted by Andon Corin. Logsden with the puck. Pass across. Behrens scores! Behrens from Max Myers. Gage Behrens reestablishes the lead for the Capitals with a goal at the 7:11 mark. Drake Chuck, he gets to it, sends a puck over to Henley. Henley to Way. Way gets the puck up to the neutral zone. Myers with a good sweep. Logsden skates it in. Logsden shot, rebound, Myers save! Logsden shuts it in on that save by Krugel. Defense changing up behind the play. Logsden heading off as well. Augustine hustling to keep the puck in. Now Lee bodied by Myers. Toit gets to the puck. Off the glass, glove down by Augustine. Myers wraps it around the boards. Behrens gets to it. Shot. Nelson in place. Puck kept in by Reed.
Assist for number 16, Luke Henley. And number 4, Max Myers.
Henley. So Luke Henley also credited with an assist. Centering attempt. Reed with the send in, offside, sent right back by the Jets. Will it go for icing? Nope, ruled that Reed maybe could have played it. Reed, long pass, connects. Up, reaches to poke the puck forward. Micah Amon with it for the Jets. Amon skates it in. Distant shot, glove save by Fleming. Stopping play. Parker on the faceoff against Whitrock. Faceoff one towards the hash mark. Poked forward by Christensen. Chopped at, died in front of the Jets bench. Thought it was going to get knocked back to Malang. It did not. Drop pass to Stiles. Stiles towards Malang. I think it was intended for Christensen the whole time, which is who got tipped to by Malang. Malang back for it. Ekton in on the forecheck. Whistle for icing. Fourth line will come out. The veteran Junta out there with Eden and Ben Augustine. Stiles and Malang will stay out on defense. Good job by McAfee to be in place to get to that face-off that Junta had done a good job on, but McAfee got the jump and got to the puck first. Puck gets knocked back towards Stiles. Stiles having to deal with the forecheck of Andon Corin. Attempted to bank off the glass, hit the partition strange. Malang will get the puck though, skates it into the offensive zone. Centered, puck goes through the slot. Brody McAfee will get to it. Clears it up towards the neutral zone. Junta back for it. Passes it across to Stiles. Stiles quickly up towards Ben Augustine. Ended up hitting Corin. Now McAfee with it. Battling with Junta. Shot blocked. Goes behind the net. Centering attempt. Goes through the slot. Attempt was made by 15. Bo Bloom. Barons gets to it. Moves the puck to Junta. Junta's intended pass for Logsdon hit the back of the net. Logsdon holds up. Long pass out towards Ference. Now Logsdon upended near the blue line. And we have a penalty. First power play unit's going to be coming back out, which we'll see. Tripping is called on Derek Illum. Sending Capitals onto the Jen Stambro Real Estate power play at the 10:16 mark. The first power play unit features Jarrett Parker, Grady Christensen, Paxton Sacre, Talon Malang, and Luke Logsdon. Back to Malang. Malang over to Sacre. Malang shot through traffic, blocked. Jackson Norman, I believe, is who got that a piece of that. Sacre with it. Dishes to Christensen, up to Logsdon. Short dish to Parker. Parker across to Malang. Top of the faceoff circle. Shot. Blocked and cleared. Good block by number 12, Chase Redmond. Redmond played AAA last year for the Maine Mariners.
2 minutes for tripping.
Back to the Kansas City area. Logsdon to the puck. Pass towards the point. Poked forward by goal scorer Cale Smith. Racing with Malang. Shot behind the net where Logsdon will pick it up. Still 50 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. Capitals fans looking for a late hit. Grady Stiles now out. Max Myers, Caden off, mishandles. Nelson is out there as well. Stiles skating it. He'll gain the zone. Now Gage Behrens is out there as well. And puck is cleared. Myers cuts back. Myers driving the net, rounds the net. And penalty expires. Centering attempt, shot save, rebound save. Nelson sends a bouncer in. Another shot, Myers saved by Krugel. All sorts of chaos in front of the Kansas City net, and it's cleared. And it'll go for icing. First line of Parker, Sacre, Christensen out there with Way and Henley. Face off one back towards Way. Way hard wrap down to Sacre. Sacre still with the puck. Dish to Christensen. Up to Way. Way shot through traffic, directed away by Krugel. Battle for the puck continues. Getting a little rough. Instead of going for the cross checks, what would love to see the Capitals players do instead is kind of play towards the hips of the opponent. That's where you can actually really move the player without picking up a penalty. It's from the Nicholas Lidstrom School of Defense, but it works along the boards. And looks like Whitrock's going to get kicked out. Lee will take the face-off of the Jets. Christensen up to Way. Way shot through traffic. Rebound! Jammed in, but the whistle blows. Adam Way did a good job of making things happen offensively by reining shots in. Finished second, and JV defenseman scoring last year behind Sioux City's Caden Netley. Being a bit of an opportunity to do that again here this shift, and we have a penalty. It looks like it might be matching minors. We're going to wait and see how this plays out here real quick. Looks like Sacre and Whitrock. Yep, matching minors to Sacre and Whitrock. Assessed at the 13:22 mark. It looks like they will send out Augustine and Reed on defense just to get Malang and Stiles a little more rest. Myers on the draw. Gage Behrens battling with Jackson Norman down low. Corin as well for the Jets. Loxton with the puck. Getting hounded by Norman and Corin. Developing Nicholson one-on-one with, he's got some help. We had Chase Redmond driving the nets. Loxton gets the puck away from Redmond. Redmond hard on the back check.
Coincidental minor penalties.
Loxton still with the puck.
Jets, number 2.
Gets the puck up to Behrens.
And for the Des Moines Capitals, number 6, Paxton Sacre. Cross-checking.
Cross-checking minors. With a call to Whitrock and Sacre. Brody McAfee with it, sends it up towards Nicholson. Reed battling with Nicholson. McAfee will get the puck out of the corner. Nice block. Stick there by Behrens. Now Myers with the puck. He has it knocked away, but Behrens is right there. Behrens centering attempt. Myers can't get the shot off. Got a bit of a shot, but just couldn't get it cleanly. Stiles steps up, pokes the puck away from Nicholson, gets a little bit of body as well. Now Malang with it. His pass, pinballs, makes its way out, and Stiles is going to get a penalty. Yeah, Checking from behind, maybe. We'll see what Tim Terrell assesses. Cross check. He had about 2 or 3 options on that one. So penalty to Grady Styles. Capitals onto the penalty kill. At the 14:52 mark, penalty kill will feature Way, Malang, Opp, and Nelson.
I know it's getting a little intense right now.
2:08 left in the period, so the Jets, if things go well for the Capitals, will essentially finish this period on the power play, because it also takes a little bit of time to get that 5th man into the play. Good stick by Nelson, but keeping it in is Redmond. Lee, hounded by Nelson. Malang will get the puck and fires it down the ice. Nelson saw his opportunity once that puck was bobbled whatsoever. Playing the body, Malang came in, got the puck. Pretty textbook. Nicholson with the puck for the Jets. Cale Smith with it. To the corner. Puck sent down low. Malang gets to it. Fights through one check. Still dealing with Cale Smith. Smith is small but skilled and speedy forward. Way going for a leg drag block. Malang will get the puck. Malang clears it. Capitals penalty PK unit will change in its entirety. Myers, Barons out with Augustine and Reed. Redmond with the puck for the Jets. 40 seconds left on their power play. Redmond gets one across. Lee up to, poked away by Reed. Redmond circles away from the forecheck of of Myers. Augustine intercepts. Looked to dump the puck, but accidentally sent it into the Jets bench. See if the face-off is right here. It looks like it'll be at center. And where the puck was fired from, it is the right call. Off the face-off, Jets with the puck. Norman evades Barons. Look to dump it in. Augustine got the block, gets the puck up towards Myers. Reed will get to the dump puck. Taken off of it. Centered up front. Myers clears. Styles out of the box. And that'll do it. After one period of play, the Capitals are up 2-1. Credited with outshooting the Jets 10-5. So not an incredible opening period for the Capitals, but it's a start. Not a bad start for the first game of the season. We'll see how how the rest of it plays out. Well, we'll take a break here during this first intermission. We'll be back in time to thank our second period presenting sponsors. And for more Capitals preseason action here from the Recplex. So again, Caps up 2-1 after one. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we return here from the Mid-American Energy. What was the full name? Mid-American Energy Company Recplex. Just the Mid-American Energy Recplex. But anyways, fumbled that one. Life as a Dolphins fan. Anyways, take some time to thank our presenting sponsors for the second period. Again, we'll end up with new sponsors and new ad reads here in the next handful of weeks, maybe as soon as next week. We'll see. But as always, during this kind of transitional period, as things are solidified with sponsors for the coming season, we'll get the new ad read soon. But what it means, as it has for the last 2 seasons, is that last season's sponsors do get their full season's sponsorship, whether they return or not. So, we will start with TMJ Construction Services. TMJ Construction Services has been your trusted home improvement partner for over 20 years, specializing in roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, and delivering quality work you can count on. Start with a free inspection, and they'll handle the rest. Visit tmjconstructionservices.com today. TMJ Construction Services. Trusted service built to last. You can see their sign from the flyover over near Highway 141 from the interstate as you go into Grimes and the Johnston-ish area, not too far from Urbandale. It's kind of where the 3 cities sort of meet. We also want to thank Concrete Connection. Concrete Connection is a full-service concrete contractor servicing all of central Iowa since 2010. Concrete Connection offers a wide variety of services from large commercial projects to residential driveway replacement. Concrete Connection's track record of excellence assures you that your project will be on time and on budget. Call Bart at 515-202-1279 or go to www.yourconcreteconnection.com for your connection to perfection. Also, thanks to Tint World for their support. And I know it'll be continued support. Tint World is your automotive styling center where they focus on the fun in your vehicle. They do window tint, paint protection film, vehicle wraps, and ceramic coating. They can also upgrade your stereo system, add remote start, and even add purple lighting to your ride to get you in the Capital spirit on the way to the game. Tint World also focuses on residential and commercial glass to alleviate heat or glare, or to add privacy to your home or office. Stop in and see Tint World at Urbandale from 8 to 6, Mondays through Saturdays. And then we also want to thank Waukee Wellness and Chiropractic. Dr. West at Waukee Wellness and Chiropractic has been helping athletes of all ages and abilities since 2007. Research shows athletes under chiropractic care have the chance of injuries reduced, and if injured, get that athlete back in the game quicker. Call Dr. West at 515-978-6661 or visit WaukeeWellness.com to see how he can help you. So those were our presenting sponsors for this second period. And Capitals are up 2-1 after 17 minutes of play. We'll take some time now to give some shout-outs to some former Capitals who are continuing to play, whether that's at the collegiate level or in juniors. So we'll go over some of the collegiate players first. Not too far up the road, up in Ames, former Capitals Sam Eaton and Gabe Myers are continuing to play. Didn't catch this Cyclone score last night against the Waldorf Warriors. They had a home and home, and Friday night they were in Mason City against Waldorf. Hopefully they picked up the split. All right, I gotta check. Hopefully hockey team has updated. Phone, you're killing me. Yeah, I'll have to check during the second intermission the ACHA D1 scores on X. See if the Cyclones picked up the split. As I mentioned earlier during the pregame, Gabe Myers, brother of Max Myers, had it. My son and I ended up watching one of the games against Oklahoma when the Cyclones hosted the Sooners, and Gabe had an absolutely phenomenal goal. After that one, it's like, call the doctor. Those hands are sick. So wishing Gabe and Sam the best up in Iowa State. Also playing collegiately, a senior from last season, Henry Ferrari down at Texas Christian. Made the decision to keep playing, and we're glad to see it. Texas Christian's had a difficult schedule to start this season, but we'll continue to keep our eye on Henry, and that's definitely a good add for Texas Christian. At the junior level, Colin Rush continues to play as well. I guess I need to check in to make sure he's still indeed playing ACHA college hockey for St. Thomas's ACHA team. So I'll need to check in on that. But okay, now to the junior level. Justin Reams playing with the Badlands Sabres, off to a pretty decent start. Got a shout out in that organization's preseason podcast from the coaches, and I've seen a bunch of the fans talk about Reams' speed. He's running number 87 up there. Badlands picked up a whole bunch of players from the Midwest League. So like Dayton Needert from Waterloo's there, Mason Harns there, Maddox, one of the Harns is up there. They're both doing very well. Wyatt Pink and Oliver Giles from Ames, Reams, Randall Robler from Lincoln. Trying to remember who else. I feel like I'm missing one or two right now even. So anyways, Badlands, if you like the Midwest League and the NA3, follow Badlands. Former Capital Gavin Jones, who didn't play last season because his family moved to Atlanta. This season, in his senior year of high school, he's playing for the Atlanta Capitals. So we wish Gavin all the best. Also, Owen Hunnicky, who, again, didn't play last season for the Capitals, played the season before. Last season, he played for the AAA for the Oakmore Patriots. Turned that into a tender with the Minnesota Wilderness, and he's playing for the Wilderness in the NA3HL this season, so we wish Owen the best. And then Jackson Omig, as I talked about, made the move to AAA with Milwaukee, and we're hoping to see that maybe Jackson can translate this opportunity into maybe some sort of opportunity in the NAHL, or maybe, just maybe, even the USHL. So we shall see. We wish all of those Capitals the best as they continue to play and represent the organization. There's probably one or two guys that somehow, some way I forgot that I'm going to feel really bad. All right, Capitals and Jets are both huddled up at their respective benches. Buzzer has sound. Officials are essentially ready for things to get going. Krugel still in net for the Jets. And Fleming's in place to take his position in net for the Capitals. She will do. Capitals will start the first line. Parker, Christensen, Opp. Where's Paxton Sacre? Oh, interesting. Hopefully Sacre is okay. Malang and Styles out at defense. Oh, pay attention to this. Did see Sacre talking a little bit with Tony Wild in the hallway, so don't know if Pax got a bit banged up or if they're just trying some different things across the lines. But we'll see. But to Caden Opp. Scoreboard graphic was not our friend to start. We'll get that caught up. Parker couldn't get around Bloom. Bloom clears it. Way on the back check. Fleming with the save. Way stop is going to start to step up on the to make a hit. Way and Henley out at defense. They played on the JV team together last year, but they didn't play with each other a lot, so they still have a ways to go in gaining. Way fights through checks. Passes it up to Logston. One touch to Behrens. Behrens, looking to feed Myers. Pass was just out of his reach. Way back for the puck, and it'll go for icing. Capitals are getting an offensive zone face-off. 1:16 into the second. Reed and Augustine now out at defense. Parker, Opp, and Christensen back out at forward. Pass out to Opp, can't get a shot off. Gets that one in, jammed at, but covered by Krugel. Sacre is on the bench, but yeah, I've got to figure that Sacre's probably banged up with something. It's nothing too bad. He did get into that cross-checking exchange, and hopefully one didn't get him someplace problematic. Off the face-off, Christensen shot pulled through traffic, saved by Krugel. Nice little seeing eye shot by Christensen. Christensen dumps the puck in down low. Redmond gets to it, tries to move it up along the boards. Opp stripped of the puck. Parker hounding Norman. Opp will get to it. Leads it up to the point to Augustine. Augustine shot blocked. Puck lands out of play. With the black seats across the way, it's not always, you can't always see the puck when it pops up like that, but you can hear the landing. It's like, up, yeah, it's out of play. Myers, Behrens, and Logston out with Styles and Malang. Battle for the puck, sent back. Behrens, shot saved by Krugel. Directed into the corner. Attempted clear. Malang got a piece of it. Ekton will get the puck to Filing. Filing dumps it in. Malang to the puck. Moves it around slowly to Logston. Logston regroups from behind the Capitals net. Board pass out to the neutral zone. Connects to Behrens. Behrens to Myers. Myers trying to split the defense. Nussel, backhand shot, save, rebound! Score! Grady Styles on the rebound. Max Myers with the assist. Luke Logston, I think, with the second assist. Couldn't tell if maybe Gage Barons may have got a piece of that on its way up towards the neutral. But for sure, Grady Styles with the goal, extending the Capitals' lead to 3-1. Styles twitching the twine at the 2:25 mark. Third line comes out. It's Junta with Logan and Nelson. Comes back to Malang and tried feeding it forward. Intercepted by Ilum. Ilum took that one in the logo. Styles with the intercept, moves it up to Nelson. Now, great to see Grady Styles join the play. He added that, although his points total didn't reflect it last season, he really added that. Way steps up to get a piece of the puck, but it landed funny. Hogan clears it out. Puck dumped in. Way back for it. Touch towards center, still has the puck. Pass onto the tape of Nelson. Now up to Logan. Logan with the dump in. Way on the back check. Lee shot save. Parker gets to the puck. Puts it through. Figuratively broke the ankles of Ilum, but Ilum back up quickly. Henley now out with Augustine as things got a bit staggered. His Way ended up out with Malang for a while. Then Malang finally changed. Henley went out, but now Way has gone off. The puck bounces over the blade of Krugel. Allows the Capitals to battle for the puck in the corner. Moved up towards Nicholson. Shot by Gage Barron. Save. Ilum. Spring feed towards Nicholson. Defense was changing. Reed was making his way out as Henley was coming in and just ended up ill-timed. Thankfully, nothing the way the players can do. It's just the way it played out. But Capitals don't end up victimized. Puck took a strange bounce. Augustine with the puck. Feeds it to Logston. Logston shot wide. Myers will get to it. Reed shot. Blocked up high in the zone by Corin. Corin with it. Works it around Reed. Corin cross. Shot save. Big trailing pad save by Fleming. If that pass gets across, it's in. Logston up to Barons. Barons has Myers driving the net. Connects on the pass. Myers shot. Scores! 5-hole! Myers from Barons and Logston extends the Capitals' lead to 4-1 at the 5:03 mark of the second. Capitals will send out the third line, which is now comprised of Logan, Junta, and Nelson. And hopefully, Sacre is on the bench, but wondering if he may have got banged up just a little bit. Junta knocks the puck towards himself. Mishandles, puck fired back in by Micah Amon, number 7 for the Jets. Attempted clear.
At the 5:03 mark.
Finally trying to keep it in. Centering pass.
Max Myers.
Through the high slot.
Assist from number 10, Gage Barons, and number 18, Luke Logston.
And Barons and Logston both credited with assists as expected. Styles with the puck. Moves it up to Nelson. Nelson forward. Styles in on the forecheck. Missed pass will go for icing, and it is so whistled. Capitals will get an offensive zone draw at the 5:55 mark. That took me too long. Come on, brain, let's go. Parker facing off against Whitrock. Knocked into the corner. Nice hustle by Parker, but Ilum will get it. Pass. Way gets a piece of it. It's chipped forward. Nice back check by Opp. Opp shields the puck. Pass up to Christensen. One touch over to Parker. Shot, rebound up front. Opp just puts it over the net. Opp battling down low with Bloom. Bloom looking to clear it. Way gets to the puck. Passes to Parker. Parker to Opp. Opp to Way. Way drop pass towards Christensen, but stripped by Whitrock. Rolls in on Fleming. Hanley will take it. Way will get the puck. Evades one check. Absorbs another hit. Brody Lee went to try to make a hit on Way, but Way absolutely dropped him. Opp with the puck. Drop pass towards Logsden. Capitals may want to reduce the number of drop passes here. They're not right by the blue line, but it's still not going great. Oh, Myers crashes into the nets. Hopefully Myers is okay. Krugel, I think, is okay too. Just how awkwardly, yeah, Myers looks like he's okay. Goes into the post somewhat hard. And Krugel did get taken out, but Krugel appeared to kind of see what was about to happen and braced himself accordingly. And no skate blade got him in a bad place, so that's good. So Krugel is fine. Myers appears to be fine, and we will continue. An offensive zone faceoff for the Capitals at the 7:22 mark. Face off one back. Reed will get to the puck. Reed shot through traffic. Rebound directed towards the corner. Myers gets to it quickly, though. Behrens tries centering it. Good block by Redmond. Nicholson. His pass intercepted by Reed. Reed catches an edge. Still pushes the puck forward to Logsden. Logsden. Shot. Tried sneaking it in short side. Pass out to the point to Augustine. Across to Reed. Reed shot through traffic. Bounces off the legs. Puck covered. Ooh, off the inside of the leg of Myers. Face up now with 9:05 left in the second. Myers will be taking it against, looks like Micah Amon is taking this face off. Logsden shot through traffic, save, push back towards Krugel for the cover, which he makes just in time because Max Myers was fast approaching. Myers in the draw again. We're accustomed to Amon playing defense, so this is interesting. Pass to Augustine. Augustine feeds it forward, goes wide. Behrens gets to the puck. Pass down low to Myers. Myers has it poked away. Capitals keep it in. Oh, puck was played and went off the top of the dasher and then out of play. So that's going to send the faceoff out to the neutral zone, unfortunately. And Junto, Logan, and Nelson will skate out. We'll have Malang, the veterans, Talon Malang and Grady Stiles out with this inexperienced group from a varsity standpoint. Junta did get some games in of varsity last year, but Logan and Nelson did not. Dump puck was deflected, so no icing. Long pass up to Logan, tipped forward. Nelson hard on the forecheck. Redmond, his pass was blocked by Nelson, who lost his stick in the process. Here comes Jackson Norman speeding down the left wing. Cuts towards center, shot, glove save by Fleming. With 8:11 left, and out comes Both goalies will switch. So Zach Alford now goes out. And Will Martin as well. So those two are cold. This will be a prime opportunity for both teams to maybe get a goal because you're dealing with netminders that are cold. And for Kansas City, their opportunity is a little bit higher because they have an offensive zone faceoff. So this draw could be a big one for the Capitals. One back by the Jets. Chucky fans on the shot. Whitrock gets it though. Shot blocked up front by Malang. Cleared out of harm by Christensen. Pass to Stiles. Stiles over to Sacred. Good to see Paxton back out. So the first line is reunited and Sacred is good to go from here on out. Oh, puck bounces over the blade of Malang. Alfred will get the cover. Parker on the face-off. Facing off against Whitrock. 7:40 left in the second. Battle for the puck. It's knocked back to Henley. Henley puts it up to Christensen. Christensen to Sacred. Sacred slips through traffic. Sacred driving the net. Henley joining the play. Backhander goes wide. Henley with the puck. Has it taken away. Way one-on-one against Lee. Way pokes it away. Got tangled up with Lee in the process. Whitrock trying to drive the net. Pass across, shot wide. Big hit by Sacred. Sacred absorbs a check. Parker to Christensen. Way gets it. Moves it up towards Sacred. Now Way fighting through traffic. Chops it in.
Here we go.
Pass across to Nicholson. Augustine gets a stick on that. Way and Myers working to get the puck up along the boards. Logston up to Behrens. Cleared. Oh, good reach by Augustine to glove that one down. Reed up the bench. Be a hard race. Oh, icing. That timed out well. Brody McAfee giving a good effort to try to beat that icing out. Myers on the face-off against Corin. One to Logston. Logston chips it down low to himself. Centering attempt off a skate. Norman battling with the puck towards McAfee. McAfee tries chipping it around Augustine. Augustine good reach to get it right back down along the half wall. Behrens pinned along the boards momentarily. Norman tried to move up along the boards. Behrens driving that shot wide. Oh, taking down Lakesford on the boards. Hopefully Behrens is okay. He's back up. Hopefully escape blades are also okay. Logston absorbs a check. Behrens centers. Myers can't get the shot off. Myers knocks the puck away from Corin. Augustine tries sending it towards the net. McAfee's pass will miss the mark. Myers will get to it. And clear out to the neutral zone. Logston tries scooting it in. Nice stick work. Logston will get the puck. Pass towards the opposite corner. Ryan Logan will get to it. Logan dishes to Opp. Opp towards the net. Redmond got that one deflected toward the corner. Pass up towards McAfee. Nice job by Nelson to poke the puck away. Nelson dishes to Logan. Good stick by Nicholson, and he clears. And it'll go for icing. Malang and Stiles will come out. So out there for the end of the third line shift. Off will take the face-off against fellow number 7. Caden not wearing number 7 this season. Drop pass to Styles. Styles. Oh, lost the handle. Might be a little bit of snow in front of the boards there, too. Toit pass across to Chucky. Chucky board pass up to Ekton. Ekton playing forward on this shift, or this game, I believe. Oh, Mullane had it poked away. Poked not back towards Fleming, but it went wide. Puck finds its way up to the neutral zone. Chucky, bodied by Logan, off. Passes it across. Nelson will be in a race for the puck against Toit. Toit sends it up along the boards. It's going to make its way out to the neutral zone. Knocked in by Ekton. Brady Christensen will get to the puck. Nelson, no. Wade got a piece of it, shot. Blocked. Out to the opposite side. Off, battling with Whitrock. Wade gets a piece of that one. Pass, intercepted by Christensen. Christensen across to Nelson. Nelson, airborne pass to Christensen. Bloom with the puck. Now Whitrock, oh, lost an edge. Way to Sacre. Sacre fighting through traffic. Nice job by Sacre. Sacre shot blocked. Christensen blocks the clearing attempt. Good hustle by Parker to get to the puck. Cycles it down to Christensen. Pass up to Sacre. Fired! Saved by Will Martin. Faceoff will come over to this side. So Parker on the draw. Henley keeps it in at the blue line. Dishes to Sacre. Sacre, whoa, puck sent towards the net, but I don't think it made its way in on Martin. Henley keeps it. Battling. Turnover. Out towards Way. Way and Henley collide. And it's going to be a while till Way and Henley end up with some chemistry and kind of know where each other are going. Parker looking to win it forward. Takes the puck away. Got a lane to the net. Shot! It's in Martin's. Oh, it's Way with it. Chips it towards the net. Sacre scores! Sacre from Way!
You're unbelievable.
So Way with the chop from the point makes its way to Sacre, and Paxton Sacre buries it. Sacre extends the Capitals' lead to 5-1 with that goal at the 14:46 mark. Face-off one back to Reed. Reed connects on a pass up to Logsden. Ooh, Logsden in place to intercept that attempted pass by McAfee. Reed towards Logsden, just off the mark. Myers battling in the corner. Gets the puck. Good effort by Redmond, but centering attempt. Barron shot, blocked.
Paxton Sacre. Assist by number 45, Adam Way, and number 36, Jared Parker.
And Parker got a second assist on that.
45 and 36.
So Sacre from Way and Parker on that fifth Capitals goal. Drop pass, a good one. Save by Martin Behrens. That was Gage Behrens with the shot. We talked about some iffy drop passes a little higher in the the offensive zone. Well, that one by Myers was well placed and timed. Another prime scoring opportunity for the Capitals there. Will Martin making the stop. Third line will come out. It's Opp with Logan and Nelson. Mullane with the puck now. Good effort by Ekton to rush that point for the Jets. But Ekton's a defenseman, but he obviously has a good overall understanding of the game. Opp trying to work his way around Bloom. Bloom got just enough of him. Mullane gloves the puck down, dumps it in. Capitals have to tag up. Bloom gets back to the puck for Kansas City. Pass across to Illum. Illum, board pass. There's now less than a minute left in the period. Styles hustles to a puck. Oh, and Filing goes and finishes the check. Filing and Styles of very similar size. Styles up to Mullane. Mullane, oh, he undoubtedly meant to get a little more in that dump in than that. Opp in place to help at defense. Shot, save, rebound! Opp puts it into the corner. Chopped at by Styles up towards Sacre. Sent back down low. Opp with the puck. Being hounded by Ekton. What a nice. We gave Ekton the nickname of the ubiquitous Teddy Ekton. That's a compliment. During the JV game, but he might just earn it for the varsity game too. So after 2 periods of play, the Capitals are up 5-1. Good start to the preseason, but they can't rest on their heels in the third. The Jets are just too talented for the Capitals to play complacent. That is good. Well, we'll take a break during the second intermission. We'll be back in time to thank our presenting sponsors for the third period. We suspect there'll be one more period of Capitals hockey this weekend, but of course, if the Jets have a dramatic comeback, we could go to extra hockey. We'll discuss the possibility of that more after the break. But for now, Capitals are up 5-1 after 2. We'll be back in just a few. This is Kevin Wade for the Capitals. You're watching the Capitals on YouTube. we return here from the Mid-American Recplex for the third period of the Capitals preseason varsity opener, as the Capitals are hosting the Kansas City Jets 5-1 after 34 minutes of play. We'll take this time now to thank our presenting sponsors for this third period, starting with Kading Properties. With a genuine passion for filling a housing gap, Kading Properties is a family-owned business that supports Midwest communities by building workforce housing from the ground up. From land development to construction to managing properties with a caring heart, Kading is committed to growing the economic prosperity in the communities where they're present. Respect for creating homes over rentals, providing residents with front door living that evokes the desire to create community, which is what Kading Properties set out to do over 40 years ago. End of ad read. You start to get down to the questions of like, do you just live in an economic zone? Or do you live in a community, a county, a state, a country? Things people don't think about perhaps enough, in my personal opinion, but over the history of mankind, community is actually quite important. Anyways, end of editorial. We also want to thank As We Grow Child Care and Preschool. As We Grow Child Care and Preschool is a locally owned business located in Johnston, Iowa, and is focused on providing the highest quality of care and education for infants, toddlers, and preschool children. Their mission is to provide stimulating early learning experiences. As We Grow Child Care and Preschool creates a curriculum to teach each child social, emotional, physical, and cognitive skills to prepare them for their future. Visit aswegrow-childcare.com to learn more. Again, that's aswegrow-childcare.com. Thanks also to True Construction Services. Looking to transform your home or start a new construction project? Trust the experts at True Construction Services. With over 20 years of experience, True Construction Services brings your vision to life with precision and care. From remodeling kitchens to building custom homes, True Construction Services is your go-to partner. Visit TrueConstructionDSM.com to schedule your free consultation. The DSM stands for Des Moines. Most of you probably know that, but again, we try to be whimsical yet informative. We also want to thank Trulix Studio. Trulix Studio is a one-of-a-kind audio and video production facility housed in the iconic Crescent Building in downtown Des Moines. Visit TrulixStudio.com to learn more about what they can do for perhaps your business, your nonprofit, or if you want something really slick put together for your family. That's TrulixStudio.com. They put together the hype video for the Capitals last season. Again, I have to find out if they're doing it again this season. With luck, we'll know more before next weekend's games for the showcase tournament. It's not really a tournament, just a showcase. A little bit about the showcase next week, and I forgot to print off that schedule, but it's 2 games on Saturday for each team. All right, we'll just put it. So the way it works out, JV, there's a 2-hour slot. JV will play 2 20-minute halves, resurface, and then the varsity team will play 3 15-minute, and these are run clock, 15-minute periods. So it's kind of all very tight, just to get the teams just a little bit more experience and sharp for the start of the regular season. And that is at current Next weekend's showcase are the last games the Capitals played during the preseason. Last year we had an extra preseason game in Cedar Rapids. This season we opened the regular season at Cedar Rapids on October 24th. But we'll see if by next weekend's showcase, I have all the new ad reads and the graphics. That's probably optimistic. But with luck, I will know with some certainty if do we have a hype meter this year, and if so, is Trilix making it? So if it's not enough to tune in and watch the Capitals, you can at least tune in to have the cliffhanger of whether Trilix is doing the hype meter this year or not. Where you might say, Kevin, I think you might be overselling this. I don't think so. I'll get the scoreboard graphic updated. If things look a tiny bit different color-wise on your screen, I did remove a filter that we were using on the camera just to try to get a little bit more white to come in. I don't know. You might be saying, like, what are you talking about, Kevin? It looks the same. It'll probably look very close to the same, but it's trying to get just a touch more white and see. Again, it's the preseason for the players. It's the preseason for us as well. So we definitely don't want it to wash out. We actually had that happen one game here against the Oakleys last season, and that was a bummer. But I think I've got it pretty good. Like I said, I don't want it washing out, but I don't want it too dark. So here's hoping. Capitals making their way out onto the ice. Paxton Sacre skates out, which is I wonder, why are we mentioning this? Remember, last period, there were a few shifts that Paxton missed, and he did get involved in that little cross-check skirmish that sent 2 off, and if I remember right, so you just don't know if, Pax took maybe a cross-check to the ribs, or it's kind of let's just see a little bit how that fares, and it turned out all right, you've waited a little more, you're still good? Yep. So, we kind of had our eye out just to make sure that Pax was back out with the team, and he is. So we can look forward to the lines kind of being as originally drawn up. Again, while Pax was out for those 3 shifts, Caden Opp played up. That did end up meaning that the third line played a lot less. Zach Alford makes his way back out to the nets. It's been pretty quiet for Zach since he switched midway through with Jackson Fleming. Capitals have done a good job of primarily keeping the puck in the Jets' offensive zone. Again, Capitals are up 5-1 as the scoreboard graphic reflects. After 2 periods of play, let's see if they can extend that any, and certainly we'll be hoping to keep the goals against as it is. Whitrock manages to win the faceoff to lead, quickly transition around by the Jets. Hand pass. Bo Bloom was hoping maybe no one would notice that. Yeah, they noticed. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff for the Capitals. 8 seconds into the third. Still some water settling. That was a bit of an issue yesterday in the games between the Jets and the Oakleys. Today it hasn't been as much of a problem, but here early in the period we do still see some water in and around the slots. Up here by Talon Lang with a crisp wrist shot that was deflected just over the net. Out to Stiles, who has an assist already this afternoon. I guess maybe Styles' assist came this morning when it's still morning. Parker shot saved by Martin. Cleared out. Quickly to Whitrock. Whitrock speed burst. Cut to the left side. Looking to drive wide on Styles. Sends a pass through the low slot. Sacred get to the puck. Oh, they hit some water. Sacred sweeps it over towards Christensen. Christensen high flip into the zone. Good poke. Way keeps it in the feet. Christensen gets it, sends it around the boards. Henley steps up, gets the puck. Turnover, Smith with it. Good stick by Logsdon sends it back. Puck poked out by Lee. Myers regroups. Short little area pass that allowed himself to build some significant speed. Had it poked away in the high slots. Nice stick by Behrens. Myers gets it. Logsdon as the conjoined twins try to get a shot off. Way sweeps it away. Henley pass to Myers. Myers one touch to Logsdon. Logsdon shot wide. Puck 10 across. Henley steps up, gets to it. Centers. Caden off the bench, gets to it. Stripped of the puck. Henley sends it up towards the point. Intercepted. Oh, lucky for the Capitals. The 2-1-1 developing on Liam Reed. Barron's shot off the mask of Martin and out of play. Martin checking his mask just to make sure none of the straps became unsnapped. Appears to be satisfied. Took a quick swig of water at the same time. Off on the face-off. Face-off one back by Amon, who I'm still having to get used to taking face-offs. Defenseman moving from defense to kind of a defensive center role. It is a change that if there's decent faceoffs can come somewhat naturally. Pass up to Augustine, across to Reed. Reed shot through traffic, saved by Martin. Rebound, poked by Opp. Opp gets to the puck. Cuts back. Pass down to the corner to Logan. Logan centers. It's going to go through the slot. Owen Filing racing for it. Ships it forward. Augustine has Ekton on him. Alfred came out to play the puck. Fan shot by Filing. I believe a little bit of water may have factored into that. Logan gets the loose puck. Shot, save, rebound, covered by Martin. First line will make its way out. Styles, Sacred, Parker, Christensen, and Malang. Parker tries to win it forward. Puck cleared out by Bloom. Will it go for icing? It absolutely will. Alfred sends the puck back down. Their offensive zone face-off for the Capitals at this remembered 3:24 mark. Parker wins it back to Malang. Malang had Lee on him quickly. He got a piece of the shot and sent the puck up into the air. Christensen puts the puck in the corner. Parker will get it. Driving out to the corner. Shot! Score! I don't know if the Capital in the corner who played the body to get Toit off the puck will actually get an assist. But if he doesn't, he definitely did. That's what allowed Parker to get to that loose puck, drive the low slot, and score. Jarrett Parker extending the Capitals' lead to 6-1. at the 3:39 mark. So we will listen hustle by Parker at the faceoff. Gets to the puck. Loose, Sacred shot save. In reality, and this is kind of what we're looking to see, we'll discuss what I was about to say here shortly, but it's McAfee with the puck, 2-on-1. Shot! Alfred got a small piece of that one to send that one high off the glass and out.
Scoring at Des Moines Capitals, even strength goal.
Well, we'll find out if there was an assist or not.
In the third period. Number 36, Jared Parker. Assist from number 32, Grady.
And Grady Christensen did get an assist.
Number 6,
And Sacred! Oh, man on the shot.
From 32 and 6.
Good happy to see those assists. Henley's shot deflected. Styles gets to the puck. This shot wide. Puck dumped in. Icing. Wayne Henley out with Logston, Myers, and Behrens. Face off, kick back. Wade reaches, keeps it in momentarily, sends a backhander in that Norman will pick up. Way with the stop to Behrens. Behrens sweeps the puck. Wade gets it again. Logston skates into him. Pass by Henley deflected. Behrens moves it back to Way. Way quickly across to Henley. Henley skates into Logston. This has been a Three Stooges sort of shift. I think Max Myers is the only one who hasn't run into someone or had someone run into him. It's the preseason. I wish I could have seen James Curran or Tony Lyle's face while this is happening. It's like, oh God. Quick shot by Logston, save. Way battling to keep the puck in. They've been gone offside, apparently. Neutral zone face-off at the 5:33 mark. Myers tries bringing it forward. Myers with the puck. Shot pass to Way. Way feeds it up to Behrens. Behrens with the send-in. Myers to the puck. Centered! Behrens shot off the post! Way with the puck. Through traffic. Deflected over the net by Myers. Logston battling down low. Shot at, pokes. Henley steps up, gets the puck to Behrens. Behrens, shot, side of the net. Scored! Nope, off the post, off the goalie and in. Behrens from Henley. Gage Behrens extends the Capitals lead 7-1. Behrens tallies at the 6:14 mark. Way and Henley still out here to start this shift with the third line. Expect Reed and Augustine to come out soon. Nelson sends the puck down low. Toit with it. Wraps it. Way pinching in. Plays the body. Opp with the puck. Way works his way free.
Scoring the Des Moines Capitals, even straight goal. At the
Way with the puck.
mark in the third period.
Centered. Nelson shot save.
And the assist, number 16, Luke Henley. That's 10 from 16.
And they did. It was credited as Behrens from Henley as expected. Augustine and Reed now outs as Henley and Way have changed up behind the play. Nice job of the Force to maintain puck possession so long to make that possible. Backhander by Ryan Logan. Off the shoulder of Martin. Bobbled. Covered. Capitals will send up the fourth line. Great to see them with the 6-goal lead. Why not? So Junta, Ben Augustine, Noah Eden out there with Augustine and Reed. And it's a good lineup here for the Jets, so this is going to be a real challenge for these 5. Augustine, lost it. Cale Smith with the puck for the Jets fans. Shot wide. Ilum shot through traffic, deflected over the nets. Reed gets to the loose puck. Pass up to Eden. Eden has it poked away by Bloom. Now Reed with the puck. He has it knocked away. Smith again. Smith flips it in. Smith was the goal scorer for the Jets early. And it is a run clock, I forgot to mention. So the Capitals are up 6 goals. So we are at run clock, and we're going to get working to get our scoreboard to do the same now. Come on, scoreboard. The software, we haven't had major issues, but the software's in preseason 2. Now we've got it. Hopefully the mouse is okay. I didn't know about that. Pass up to the wing. We got a pair of players tangled up behind the Kansas City net. Offside. That allows Ben Augustine to extract himself. The whole entirety of the first line is reunited, and we'll see if it feels so good. Malang, pass over to Stiles. Stiles up to Sacre. Sacre fights through the check of Redmond. Cycled, but it goes right back to Redmond. Redmond banks it off the glass. Stiles battling to keep the puck in. Does so successfully. Shot! Save! Rebound! Swept away out of harm's way by Jackson Norman. Christensen with the puck. Dishes up to Malang. Malang cut through traffic. Blocked. Redmond spins, sends the puck into the Capital zone. Malang quickly moves it up to the neutral zone. Pass back to Malang. Malang up to Christensen. He's going to have to deal with Brody McAfee. Pass back to Malang. Malang over to Stiles. Stiles, nice pass right on the tape of Christensen. Christensen holds up. Norman got enough of his stick on the shot to prevent it from going in on net. Parker, looking to feed it to Malang. Might have been Norman who got his stick on it. Would have been a nice dish. Talking about Jarrett Parker, if there's someone in the Midwest League, this is all my opinion, who could maybe play in the NA or the NCDC, that might be Jarrett Parker. Wade steps up, gets the puck up to Parker. Parker skating in. Score! Parker from Way. Way absorbs the hit, gets the puck forward to Jarrett Parker. Parker scores. They did stop the clock for the goal, so goal scored by Jarrett Parker at the, there's a 6:08 left. We'll see if they credit Way with that with that assist or not. Henley mishandles, passes back to Way. Way, pass up towards Logsdon. Tipped. It was on the mark, but Logsdon just mistimed it. Looking for the jam in. Myers shot. Hit the side of the net. Pass it towards Way. Way keeps it in. And Way on his offside. Pass. Intercepted.
Scoring a Des Moines Capitals even strength goal at the 8:52 mark in the third period. Number 36, Jared Parker.
Henley wraps it.
Unassisted.
Now, they said Parker unassisted, but in reality, Adam White should have got an assist on that. That's okay. Ooh, long pass out to Filene. Couldn't handle it. Puck comes in on Alford. Alford sends it towards the corner. Reed pokes it away up to Logsdon. Leaves it for Reed. Reed has Logan. Holds up. Dumps it in. Evades the hit. A little bit of leg-on-leg contact. Pass across. Up. Intercepts. Pass forward to Nelson. Nelson absorbs the check. Up. Going for the loose puck. Battling with Illum. Illum with the wrap. Augustine gets to it. Keeps it in. Nelson trying to settle the puck. Cale Smith comes away with it. Has it poked away by Augustine. That dump in will probably go for icing, and it is still whistled. Junta will come out. Eden and Augustine will join him. Brett Augustine and Liam Reed remain out there on defense. Clock counting down again by the time the puck drops. 3:47 left. Up to Reed. Reed. Shot towards the net. Deflected but blocked by Bo Bloom. Lane Whitrock with the puck. Gets it around Reed. Shot. Augustine with the block. Whitrock looking to work his way, dance through Capitals' third D pair and their fourth line, but Capitals will get the clear. Puck sent in. Alfred will come out, leave the puck, moves it into the corner. We had Reed right there. Eden tries to clear in the backhand, blocked by Whitrock. Whitrock, shot, scores. Alfred was screened on that one. Goal. Lane Whitrock credited as the clock stops. That's pretty close on that. So goal scored by Lane Whitrock at the 13:57 mark. We'll see if there's any assists. So Capitals up 8-2. The result is really in no doubt, but just do the Capitals still finish strong. Safety with the puck. Has it poked away. Nicholson has it stripped by Parker. Parker through the legs of Norman. Now Christensen tried to get in a shot off, but Redmond got a piece of it.
Unassisted.
And Whitrock unassisted, and that seems correct. Sekri shot blocked by Norman. Sekri pass across. Out of the reach of Christensen, and the net has been dislodged. Second line goes out. Malang and Stiles stay out on defense. Pass across to Malang. Malang sends it towards the nets. Martin gets the cover, and it's getting physical. Clock's running. We'll see if this is just basically how this one ends or not. See if anyone's picked up a penalty. Off the draw, Illum with the puck.
1 minute remaining in regulation.
Now Whitrock has it pulled, stuck in the skates of Myers. Malang clears. Filing slipping the puck through multiple. Sorry, that was not Filing, that was 15. Bo Bloom slipping it through multiple players. Myers pass intercepted. Logsdon still battling to try to get the puck in. Styles pulled over. Malang with the puck. Less than 30 to go. Long pass out of the reach of Logston. It's going to go for icing. That's probably going to do it. Henley and Whale come out. We'll see if this face-off happens in time for... I don't think so. The officials are in no particular hurry. So that'll do it. Capitals win their preseason opener 8-2. Well, the thoughts that the Capitals are the team to beat did not take a hit. That wasn't me saying that. That was talking with the Kansas City coach. I mean, we don't really want to kind of like say that ourselves. Like, well, we're the team to beat, guys. But there are expectations. Again, the Capitals did have both teams go to the championship game in the Midwest League Tournament last year. And some of those guys that played JV last year that contributed to that success at JV, they've moved up. While we did lose some really good seniors, you know, the conveyor belt keeps moving. So it was a good opening game. I think we had the expectations for the first line, and they lived up to it. And this was kind of like, oh, how did the second and third line do? And the answer was pretty good. And again, this was also accomplished with the Capitals down defenseman Zach West. Hopefully Zach is able to go next weekend. If so, we'll probably see West out there with Wade on the second pair, but we'll see. I would not expect Zach to be anywhere lower than the second pair, although depending on how he is, they may want, the Capitals may, now that I think this through, may end up easing him in a bit. So if Zach West is able to play but on the third pair next weekend, then it probably is that easing him back. But as it was, everyone who played today, they acquitted themselves reasonably well. So we hope that you enjoyed. I mean, if you're a Capitals fan at 8-2, like how would you not? But and if you're a Jets fan tuning in, hopefully it was an enjoyable watch and listen for you as well. We try not to be, or I try not to be, I guess. I try not to be a total homer, so hopefully any Kansas City fans tuning in enjoyed the stream as well. We will be back next weekend for all the games of the Showcase Tournament. And I don't have, I should have printed off a schedule, and that way I could tell you, it's like when this, the first game's this time, and the second pair of games are this time. Pay attention. What I will say is, because of since that was an issue, since I didn't do that, and I should have, but pay attention to the Capitals' social media. That's always the case, but especially follow them on Facebook. That's where I know with a fact you'll see everything. So just pay attention to the Capitals' Facebook page, and you will be able to stay abreast of Capital schedule. I will try to pull the Capitals up real quick on Crossbar. But my cell signal is it's kind of okay. I'm trying to get everyone before we leave. That's not working so great. Well, as we were saying, there we go. Now we'll get it. All right. Because they hate us. Well, next Saturday, Capitals will play Ames at 8:15. So JV will start at 8:15. Then, of course, they'll play their two 20-minute run clock halves. And then after that, varsity will play get a resurface, and then their three 15-minute run clock periods. Then at 1:30 next Saturday, the Capitals start again, this time against Waterloo. Again, JV first, varsity second. We do work to make those two separate streams, even despite the really compact schedule next week. We do have the ice resurface to help us out a little bit. And then on Sunday, next Sunday, a week from today, the Capitals will play the Lincoln Stars at 11 o'clock. The Lincoln Stars, who denied the Capitals of the JV championship at the tournament last March. So the Capitals and Stars will go at it again next Sunday. So now we have it. There you go, the schedule for next weekend at the showcase. So as we always say, if you can't be here live, catch us on the, if you can't be here live, watch us here. If you can't be here in person, watch us here on YouTube. And as always, if you can't catch us live, catch us on the archive. You can watch any Capitals game at your leisure and availability. Whenever you like, just go to our YouTube channel and look for our videos and find the game that you missed. So this is Kevin White signing out for this one. Wishing you a good rest of your weekend. Capitals win 8-2. And a reminder, it's a great day to be a Capital. We'll see you next Saturday.